We're going to be doing a little bit of an emotional process, a somatic art therapy process, where we're going to be exploring shame. So we've been talking a lot about shame. It's come up in various talks, and this morning also with the activity that we did, feet. Feel pressing the soles of your feet down into the carpet below us, into the earth. So I want to invite you to tune into what you feel like you've had to hide the past 5, 10, 15 years, 20 years. What do you feel that you've had to hide? And what are the stories that you've taken on about yourself? That you know aren't yours, aren't really yours at your core. Just taking a breath here. And maybe placing your hand on your chest if that feels supportive. And just opening your body to whatever's coming up for you, whatever's coming forward. And just holding that. Taking another breath here. Just letting it be here with you. It's okay. It's safe to hold this, to see this, to welcome this here in this group. What a beautiful space we've created. And whenever you feel ready, you can just slowly open back up your eyes. And I would love for us to, you should have some colored paper in front of you that you've picked out. If you don't, you can just grab a white piece of paper from behind as well, or maybe your neighbor has a spare piece. And I'm going to invite you to write what came forward for you. Write or create, just reflect. Let it come stream of consciousness. What came forward for you just now in that space? The stories that you feel like you've had to hide, the parts of you feel like you've had to hide.
Like words, rare words.
Writing it down. Writing it down, or you can draw it. Right, this is just free flow, it's your space. And I invite you to actually write really big, if you can. Yeah, why not? Right? Big, and feel free to use multiple pieces of paper. We're going to just do this for a minute or so. I don't need to overthink it. Any words that come forward, any colors, any memories. Okay. Just a few more seconds here. Just getting out whatever came forward. And when that's all out at your own pace, I'm going to invite you to take a breath and take a moment to look over these words or these images and to observe everything that you've held inside of you from this place of non-judgment. And noticing how it feels to just write this out, to get this out, to draw it out, and to look at it mindfully. Okay. How does it feel? Let's take a couple words here right now.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Cathartic.
Cathartic. Yeah. Anything else?
Triggered.
Okay. Draining.
No, triggered.
Triggered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And on your heart.
like it's a lot.
A lot. It's a lot that you've had to hold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to invite everyone to actually, if you could grab your piece of paper, and if you could just place, sorry, keep moving my mouth away from the mic. If you could just place the piece of paper on your heart space. And then I would invite you to maybe close down your eyes if that feels okay again. And I want you to just hold all of that power, all of that memory, all of these parts of you to your heart. And I want you to just feel how it can be outside of you, but you can still hold it and welcome it with you here, right? Not running away from it, not avoiding it, not bypassing it, but just letting it be here because it is a part of you. These are all parts of you. Right? And there's so much that we carry within us, so much raw stuff and so vulnerable and years of it. And this is a moment where we can actually honor that and sit with it. So if you could just take a breath with me here, just holding this in your heart and just feeling this. Deep inhale and a big exhale out. So now we're going to let this go. Okay, so what we're going to do is if you could just hold up your piece of paper. Okay, on my count of 3, yeah, you got it. We're going to make a tear down the middle, really mindfully, and I want you to feel your power when you do this, okay? 3, 2, 1. And then keep tearing. And I want you to just notice how it feels to see the paper shred. And we're not destroying it, but we're liberating it. And then, yeah, exactly. You got it. We're crumpling it up. Can you crumple it up into a ball whenever it's all torn up? Yeah. Okay, and on my count of 3, we're going to liberate this into the air. We're going to shh. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Woo! Big round of applause for you guys. How do you feel? Always checking in with how you feel. It's better. Yeah, and you can do this with your journaling too at home. all these exercises you can do at home. So that was a little release around a lot of what's I'm sure been coming up through this day. So yeah. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you, Lord. Gregory.